Oh wait, I'm coming.
Blow
I'm
them
coming.
up. They're
I'm
dead.
coming.
They're dead. Dragonair's dead.
Yes!
Yes!
Oh my god!
I was breathless, my heart restless. Every time
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kill him! Kill him! Oh my god! No!
to my own song, but you came, you made me see the weight I put on me was too much, too tough to heal. I needed time.
Oh,
I needed
87! I'm going for it. Oh my god, I had to hit it, dude. The fact that I landed that first try. Come on. Yes!
No!
It turned into energy ball! Yes! Let's go! Okay, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all having a good day. That is more early. We're only early by like what, 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. It's not that early, unless you're just talking about like, you know, the most recent streams. But usually it's from like 3 to 4, you know, like my time. So we did a little bit early, but plus you also can't set it to like 3:25. You might be able to type it in, but like usually it's like 3:15, 3:30, 3:45, something like that. So I just do whatever I think will be a good time, and then whenever I'm ready, I go live. Now, you guys want, we can wait another 4 minutes. I'll just sit here and not say anything. We could do that. I'm A-okay with that. I could just sit here, not talk, and we could just wait till it's the actual time. But, just so we can get into the live stream and hang out, have some fun, can we just get your ace to Esther already? I mean, we could do that right off the bat. We're probably gonna just do that right off the bat, to be honest. But I'm also trying to make sure everything's good. Hopefully everything sounds good. You guys can let me know if, you know, if the stream is looking good. If the stream gets laggy, just let me know. I'll try to see if I can fix it. But welcome everyone. Hopefully you guys are also having a great day. Don't know if I've already said that, but if I haven't, hopefully you're having a great day. And we are simply going to be ranking the last 2 generations of Pokemon. We're going to do Generation 8 and Gen 9 here, back to back. Guess what? What's up? I got more shinies? Let's go. That's what we like to hear. Okay, let me move my laptop so it's a little bit easier. Okay, there we go. Should be able to read that a lot better. Okay. Everything seems to be good. I got my laptop set up. Vtuber model's good. Got me some water, because it's gonna be a little bit longer than the normal tier list streams. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get right into this. So yeah, like Nick said, everyone, we're gonna put Cinderace in S. We're putting the whole line in S. It's literally my mascot. So for that reason, it has to be S tier. Right? We can't put this any lower. Alright, now Rillaboom and that whole line, I like Grookey. I think Grookey is actually like kind of adorable. Oh, what's up, Brian? Welcome. Good to see you, Brian. Hello. Hopefully you're having a good day. Ranking Gen 8 and Gen 9 Pokemon. But the middle evolution of the Grookey line, not really one of my favorites. It is simply the awkward middle stage. It almost looks like Grookey if it just stood up. To be very honest, there's not much change. Rillaboom's fine. I know Rillaboom's really good, but it's really not. It's not that cool. There's nothing about it that like really screams at me. I do like that it does like play the drums, but it's not that cool. Thwacky, yeah. I actually don't. I don't know all of them like off the top of my head. I do know like usually like the final evolution. So you guys just correct me. Okay, then we got Sobble. We got Inteleon. I also forget the middle stage. The middle stage is like the emo version. It went through an emo phase. That's literally this one. Sobble is also kind of adorable. I do think out of all the first evolutions, Sobble is actually probably the cutest, but otherwise it's kind of just okay. Inteleon, I actually, weirdly enough, I do like it more than Rillaboom. Drizzle, like the Pokemon ability, it's kind of a terrible name if you think about it. They didn't really put much thought into that one. I'm gonna be very honest with you. But we got Inteleon. I think Inteleon is just B tier. I'll be honest. Like besides Cinderace, I feel like the other two weren't really that good. And even for me, like I had to admit, Cinderace isn't like the greatest. If I was ranking the actual just starters, it'd probably be like just A tier. Want to know something? What's up? You let me know what you were gonna say. But this is what the starters would be. They're okay for the most part. I love Cinderace, but that's about it. That's about it. And even then, I might move Reboot and Scorbunny down. And my first time in Shield, my starter was Sobble, and in Shield, it was Scorbunny. Skullvet in the Evo it's S+. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I truly don't know about that one. I'm also like cutting out a frame for my Vtuber model. My bad. Squirrelvet, yeah, no, that's a C tier. Yeah, they're both C tier. I don't care for these. For a normal type, early route encounter, obviously most of them just aren't that good. This one's definitely one of the worst ones though. Great in Unite, great in Zarude movie. Plus it's shiny and is cute. And then how could you? Okay, first off, Squirrelvet is really not that cute. It has some puffy cheeks and that's all it got. It's literally just a squirrel. And then the evolution is a fat ass. So I really don't see how you got that. I mean, I know you like Yamada from Danganronpa, so that might be the reason why. But yeah, no. And Unite is not. I don't know how some people say it's good. I don't think it's good. It says Squirrelvet and Gradient are sandy cheeks. I don't like Yamada, you free. No, like honestly, they're very very much basic. Corviknight's cool though. I do like Corviknight. I think Corviknight is a solid A tier. Solid A tier. The evolutions though, they can go down. You can go down to B. But Corviknight's good. It's solid. It's a solid Pokemon. I think everyone with a right mind will say that Corviknight's cool. Like you just look at it and you just think it's cool. Bulky Bird and my favorite bird. My favorite bird, it probably is Talonflame. I use Talonflame a lot. Not just like in the main game, but also just in competitive. So like, I probably would have to say Talonflame for me, but Corviknight is definitely top 3. I think it's Talonflame, Staraptor, then Corviknight. I think that would be my 3. Fun fact, my favorite bird used to be Staraptor until Corviknight existed. I feel like that was like the case for everyone. Like Staraptor is just so cool. It's so cool. I love Staraptor. Orbeetle. Okay, Orbeetle I kind of wish was better, but Orbeetle is actually like really really cool. I love the Gigantamax, the G-Max form of Orbeetle. The other two I don't really care for. These are whatever. But like Orbeetle is actually kind of cool. Wish it was a lot better, and whatnot, but it's pretty cool. Hey, stop being sussy Among Us imposter. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're talking about someone who's sus, we got Thievul right here. And I have to be honest with you guys. I'm so upset with these two. I wanted to like these two. Like, I saw Nikki and I was like, yo, that's kind of cool. What does it evolve into? And it evolved into this. And it was so lame. Like, low-key, it was actually such a lame evolution. And then on top of that, it was really not that good. It's the pure dark type that really isn't that good. I was so upset about this one. So me personally, it has to be D because I wanted to like it, but it really isn't that good. So Raptor is horrible. The GOAT is on Pheasant. That's not a joke. On Pheasant is terrible. It's quite literally the worst flying type early bird encounter in any Pokemon game, and I mean that. Ace, do you realize what do I realize? What am I realizing? What's happening, chat? I don't know what I'm supposed to realize. Nikki is just my name, but with it in the name. True, you add an IT at the end, yeah. So I do apologize that they gave you a terrible Pokemon. I do apologize. That you have no legs? Really, man? You really have to judge me like that? Oh my god, that's shocking news. I would have never guessed. Okay. We got Eldegoss. Eldegoss. Dude, I don't know what to think of this Pokemon. I don't hate Eldegoss, but like, it's also just really not that cool. Like, it's not a great design at all. And Pokemon Unite, it's also not even that good. Like, I kind of wish it was a lot better in Unite, but like, the whole thing, like, the whole reason of using Eldegoss is it allows you to move a lot faster, which it gets, like, in certain instances, that could be really, really good, but, like, really not that much, either because, one, you're probably going to have a couple of fast Pokemon on your team, or two, it really doesn't come into play that often just because of how people usually play Eldegoss, and Eldegoss really isn't the greatest mon in Pokemon Unite, so I'm going to kind of use my Unite knowledge. I think it's just a C. It's better than this stuff, but like it's really not that cool. They gave me a horrible Pokemon. Yeah, I do feel bad about that. Oh, let's talk about the elephant in the room. And no, we're not talking about Caparaja down there. We got Wooloo, who for some reason our rival was so obsessed over, but this Pokemon is straight ass. I don't care what anyone says. It's terrible. It really is terrible. Why is this thing in there? It's so uninteresting. To be honest, you could barely tell that there's a difference with these two. The only thing that I do like is that the shiny is like the black sheep. I like that. That was cool. But this no. Honestly, no. Maybe if they had a better typing or it just had a slightly better design, but it's literally just a sheep. It's literally just a sheep. It's so uninteresting. Dreadnought though, Dreadnought's cool. Dreadnought and Chudo are cool. I just wish it had a slightly better typing, that's all. I wish it had a slightly better typing, and I wish it was just a little bit better in battle, but, I mean, that's kind of the case for a lot of Pokemon. But, other than that, it has a great design. I love the shiny where it's like a green color instead of the blue. I really do like this one. I don't particularly care that much for the G-Max form of Dreadnought and Chudo, but like it's acting like generally like pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I think 8 tier is solid. Bulbaton's just a B tier. Probably top of B. It's solid. It's also not that great. It's kind of like a knockoff Jolteon. I kind of hate that I had to say that, but like that's literally what I think of when I see this Pokemon. It's Jolteon, but like worse. Like, please tell me I'm not the only one that thought that when Bolton was a thing. It's Jolteon, but so much worse. And it's really not even that cool. Crap, I forgot baby dog name. You mean Yamper? Yamper's cute. Yamper's cute. Nope, I'm the only one? Okay. Just me. Got it. Okay, so I'm the asshole here. Okay, Roly-Coly. I will say this, Roly-Coly with terrestrialization is actually like really cool if you use it correctly. However, I hate his ability because getting hit by like a water type move, I'm pretty sure it is, you literally are quad weak to it, so you have to try to live that, and the chances of you living it and then being able to kill the very next turn is so low, especially against a lot of Pokemon like, let's say, a Azumarill with Aqua Jet. You're just gonna kind of die. So I wish it was also a little bit better. I also kind of wish it was slightly cooler. I'll put it in B. It's not like the worst thing out there, but that's what I think. Hey, think about this: Terra Grass with Colossal. Yeah, this is actually really, really cool. You have no feet. Shit, you're right. Okay. Terra Grass though is actually really, really cool with this. Again, the only problem though is like he's super, super slow, and I feel like everyone kind of knows that you're gonna do that, and I almost don't even know if it's worth it, to be honest. Because like one, there's like way better fire types and whatnot. I don't know. I think Greedent ate your legs. He is fat enough to be able to do something like that. To be very honest, you might be onto something. It could have been him. It could have been him. And now we have Applin. Okay. What do I... How do I say this without pissing off literally the entire fan base? Why is he a dragon? Let's just start there. Why is this guy a dragon? Can someone explain that to me? It's an apple. It's an apple that was turned into a dragon. Is it like that thing where like I don't know if you guys ever saw this as a kid, but like you ever read the children's book and then there's like an apple and then there's like the little worm in the apple for some weird reason. He's a wyvern. I don't think that really answers my question. Can I be honest, Ace? Go ahead and be honest. A type of dragon? But yeah, but why is it an apple? I would make Applin a grass bud type. Honestly, that makes way more sense. And even then, that still is kind of weird. Like, I don't know. No, that would make perfect sense. If, again, I don't even know what it is I'm thinking about. I'm just trying to remember back to like when I was a kid. There's always like these random books about an apple, and there's like a worm or something. I don't know. But Flapple, I would make grass flying. Grass flying would be fine. I just don't understand why it's a dragon. I have never figured that out, and I don't think anyone has ever really been able to explain it to me. It's just weird. It's just weird. And then it's not even that good. Because the Dragon Balls are round like Applin. Yeah, but they're not an apple. They're still like this mystical ball that grants wishes. Okay. We're gonna put Applin. Where do we put you? We'll put you here. That's fine. You're top of C. You're whatever. I've never been crazy about it. I would make Applin still ice. I don't think that makes any sense at all, Brian. Still ice? Where's the ice type? Where's the ice type coming from? It's literally an apple. What? Sandaconda. Where are you putting my bait boy? He's going in C. That's where he's going. Sandaconda. I think he's just a solid B. There's really not much I can say on this. Silicobra's also whatever. I can't really say much on Sandaconda because I've actually never really used it. It's a decent design. It's not terrible, but I also don't care for it. You're actually going to notice, like, with Gen 8, I feel like I actually really was not into this set of Pokemon nearly as much. They have really not many good Galarian forms that I'm seeing. Like, they have some decent ones, but, like, not a lot. And a lot of the Pokemon are just kind of whatever. Okay, this guy. Okay. I'm blanking on your name, but let's be honest, chat. Let's be honest. He's A tier. This guy's hilarious. This guy dives in the water, grabs a Pikachu, and then just throws it at you and paralyzes you. Cramorant? Yeah, dude, this guy's hilarious. The only reason he's not an S is I hate having to go up against this, or I hate going into a match and seeing a teammate be like, yeah, let's use Cramorant. Out of all the Pokemon in Pokemon Unite, we're going to use Cramorant. And it's so bad. And he was funny in the Zaruto movie. I've never seen that movie. There, at some point, chat, we need to react to every Pokemon movie. Are you guys down for that? We need to do that. The name to me is like saying Silly Cobra. That is very much what it is. But he's not really silly. He's just sleepy. He looks like he just wants to take a nap. Just react to the Zaruto movie already? Well, we had to go through all the other movies. And we're probably going to be doing that with BG if we ever do that. We'll have to see. But that's something that we might need to do. Is reacting to all of that. Ace, why are you yelling at me, Brian? What happened? Barracuda? Aracuda? I don't know your name. I don't really care for you. You're just whatever. Honestly, you're bottom of C. I don't care for you. Ever. I know you're really, really fast, and that's about it. Put the fish in D. It can go in C. I don't hate it as much as Nickit and Thievul. Nickit and Thievul, I wanted to be cool, but they weren't. They're so underwhelming. These two I just don't care for, so they just go in C. Now, we go into actual good Pokemon. Again, Toxtricity. You can go up here. The only reason I don't use this in battle, it's quad weak to ground, and like every Pokemon has some type of ground type move. So that's that. And then we got Toxel, which is adorable. You can go and B. Silicobra, let me sleep when he evolves, and the sound is what? By the way, the sound thing is not sound hearing, but muffles. What the heck? I've never noticed that. That's hilarious. Alright, Centiskorch. Underrated Pokemon. Right here. Underrated. Super underrated. Centiskorch, right there. Sizzlepeak, you can just go. Go like right there. Let's bring you down. You go bottom. Centiskorch is solid. Solid A tier. This guy's really, really cool. Right? He has a really, really cool G-Max. He's actually pretty decent. He's not terrible. The only problem, I hate that the starter I chose was Cinderace because I couldn't use Centiskorch. I wanted to use this guy, but having two fire types on your team really just wasn't going to work out. Grappalot. Gonna be honest with you, he's just kind of okay. Yeah, he goes right there. This guy's adorable. This guy is actually adorable. Probably one of the most adorable Pokemon in all of Gen 8. Grappalot is fine. I don't hate it. I just don't like that you don't get it a lot earlier. Because by the time you get it, you pretty much have a full team already. And he's just pure fighting. And I usually always have something in place of that. So I don't really care. Hey, happy late Valentine's. Hey, thank you. Happy late Valentine's to you guys as well. I didn't even think about that. It was yesterday, huh? What did you guys do for Valentine's Day? You guys let me know. What you guys do for Valentine's Day? Also, Nick went on to his other account. What's up, Nick? We'll say Nick 2. Nick 2? Do you want a nickname for all your different accounts? Because you switched in the middle of this? What do you want? I got 2 gift baskets from 2 different girls. Oh my god, Brian, you have a harem? Jesus, Brian. Just flexing on everyone in the chat. Just absolutely flexing. Yeah. I did go on my other account. Okay. Okay. Sinistea, also another Pokemon I really don't care about. Hey, I can switch too. You guys are actually insane today. Sinistea is whatever. It goes right there. The only thing I think about when I see these two, I just think of Chip from the from Beauty and the Beast. That's what I think of when I see Sinistea and that whole line. It's just Chip. But like besides that, I don't really care. I really don't care. Hatterene. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Hatterene wasn't that crazy about before. Low-key, I used Hatterene in I think it was in our Sword and Shield playthrough when we were on stream. I actually really do like Hatterene. Hatterene's actually solid. It's a very bulky mon, and it's very good. It's very good. Also, it's very creepy. The Pokédex entry, where like, I think apparently like, if you go into a forest with a Hatterene, like they like hunt you down and kill you or something like that. That to me is like really cool. Were you one of the many people who had a crush on Chip's mom? The hell? That was a thing? See, I didn't even know that was a thing. So, no. To answer your question, just no. The part evolutions are just kind of whatever. They can just go. They can go right there. They're fine. They're cute. They're cute. I think yeah. You know what? We'll move them on just because they're kind of cute. We'll put them right there. But otherwise, they're whatever. Okay, we got Shrimp, the pimp with the lump. He automatically goes S tier because he has the greatest name. That's what I'm saying is. Right? Grimmsnarl, solid Pokemon. Really cool typing. Dark Fairy. Really cool. Wish he was slightly better. Or there's a little bit more to him, but solid. Morgrim is whatever. Morgrim, you just go. You go right there. We're gonna have a lot of B and C tier Pokemon. Amstagoon, really cool. I do kind of like this guy. This guy's kind of cool. Top of B. Berserker. He's decent. Put him right there. Cursula? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Cursula. And why do you sound like Nami? I do not sound like Nami, Brian. Can you stop bullying me? Cursula, I honestly didn't really care that much for this Pokemon. It's not terrible. It could definitely be a lot worse, but it's not that great either. I put it right there. That's fine. Okay. Surfetched? Surfetched is actually a really good evolution. For Farfetch'd, they did this mon justice. So with that said, from that alone, we gotta put it right where Obstagoon is. Top of B. Some Pokemon, I didn't use it personally. I use a lot of other Pokemon, but like it is really solid. Who's Nami? That's a character from One Piece. If you haven't watched One Piece is a great anime. I would say though, if you're trying to get into One Piece, I would wait, just simply because they're gonna reanimate a lot of things. So for that reason, just wait until it gets reanimated. I didn't get into it. I evolved him on accident in my first playthrough for Surfetch. That's kind of crazy because I'm pretty sure it's like a really like specific way to evolve him. So that's insane. Mr. Rhyme, you're not much better than Mr. Mime, so you go right there. Okay. I always Runerigus? Is that right? Runerigus? It's fine. I also really wasn't that crazy about it. You go top of C. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, Alcremie and Milcery? Something like that. It's also solid. It's birthday cake. There's really not much to say. Phalanx. Okay, let's just cut to the chase. Phalanx is awesome. Everyone likes Phalanx. If you don't like Phalanx, I don't know what to say to you. Phalanx is a cool Pokemon. He's so cool. Who doesn't like Phalanx? He's one of the best Pokemon in this generation. Conga Line. Okay, Grubbin, the guy with a butt for a face. Really ugly. You don't like him? Brian, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Look at him. Look at him with his little tree. You don't think that's both adorable and just cool? What's wrong with you? Grubbin, no. Get this guy out here. Frostmoth, cool design. Terrible Pokemon. It's so bad. It is so bad in battle. This Pokemon is actually like... I wish it was so much better, but you took probably the two worst typings in the game in both Ice and Bug, put them together, and thought that was going to work. Yeah, Snom also has a little butt for a face. Well, this one's adorable. This one's just ugly. This is ugly. Stonejourner. Another Pokemon. Dude, just so many Pokemon I really don't care for. I'm just realizing this. Sojourn is not bad, but like it's also very uninteresting. Like I don't look at this Pokemon and I'm like interested at all. It's really just bland. We're gonna put it right there. It's really, really bland. Ice Cube, they basically did the same thing with Mimikyu, but with a penguin. It's kind of cute, but it's also just kind of whatever. I don't know. I never used Ice Cube. Like, if I ever wanted a Pokemon with disguise, I just use Mimikyu because Mimikyu is so much cooler. But, like, I don't know. Ice Cube is another Mimikyu just that wasn't cool. Like, I feel like I never really saw a lot of people talking about it. I think it is supposedly, like, really, really good, though. But it just really isn't that interesting. Okay, Indeedee. Indeedee. I both respect but also hate this Pokemon. Because this Pokemon is so annoying. Actually, I shouldn't blame this Pokemon. I hate Psychic Terrain. Psychic Terrain doesn't allow you to use priority moves. And it's so weird on like what you can and can't use. So I always like catch myself having to go look up what I'm allowed to do with Psychic Terrain and whatnot. And it's so annoying. But like it's also like there's such a good Pokemon in like VGC and whatnot. So with that said, we're gonna put it up here in B. We're gonna put it in B, but you're going right there. You're really, really good in battle, but you're really annoying. I like this one more than this one. Yeah, I'll go with this one. I don't know if there's a difference between the two, but I like that one more. So we'll go with that one. Okay. Morpeko, the greatest Pokemon ever. Holy crap, it's so adorable. And look at him get so angry. Dude, Marnie having a Morpeko is both so cute and just so funny. Like, having this little gremlin that just follows around, and if you don't feed it, then you're going to literally have people trying to fight you. It's so funny to me. I love Morpeko. It's mainly just because it's cute, and that it gets angry when you don't feed it. That's literally it. If it didn't have the ability that's pretty much useless for the most part, I wouldn't really care. But like, it's so funny to me. I had to put it S tier. I love it so much. It's actually so funny to me. Okay, we're reaching the tail end of Gen 8. Caparaja is solid. It's a solid Pokemon. I'll put it above Carkol and that whole line. It's solid. It's a solid mon. Are you deleting all the things you type in the chat? I just saw like things getting deleted. What the heck is happening? What is happening right now? Is everything good? Because that's not me. I'm hoping that's Brian. Okay, it is Brian. Don't scare me like that, Brian. I thought there was almost something wrong. Alright, and then Q-Fence kind of adorable. Okay. This is going to upset some people. I don't really care for these Pokemon. I never really cared. Out of all the fossil Pokemon, they're not the worst, but they are the ones that I always forget are one fossil Pokemon, and then two are Pokemon to begin with. I really don't care for any of these four. So with that said, they can just go here. They can just go here. And I know that's probably gonna upset some people, because I know some people do like them, but like, quite honestly, I just don't care. I just don't care. Not even Draco Fish? No, I really don't. Like, I would say, I'll say this. This one I like the most. So he can go up here. He can go up here to B. He can go up there to B. I'll be fair to this one, because I do like this one, and I do remember Ash having one. But like, even then, like, I don't care for it that much. It's really not a Pokemon that I think is all that interesting. I don't know. I just never got into it. And there was something about it that made it interesting, and it was like a really, really good Pokemon. Maybe I would have tried it out, but I just never found like any reason to go do that. Nor have I ever really thought about doing it. So, me personally, just wasn't it for me. Okay. Duraludon? Is that right? Duraludon? I might be pronouncing that wrong. But I'm hoping that this is the right name. Duraludon. God, I'm so conflicted. I think I'm going to put you right here. I like the G-Max. The G-Max is probably, it's up there as one of my favorites. I think Snorlax is still my favorite, but it's a really, really good G-Max form. Solid typing, solid Pokemon, right? But then, I also hate this Pokemon on Pokemon Unite. I actually, anytime I see it, it's like the bane of my existence. I hate this Pokemon with a passion. It's so annoying to battle against. So because of Pokemon Unite, I had to rate it a lot lower than I probably would normally, because Pokemon Unite has actually made me hate this Pokemon. I hate this. I hate Duraludon, and then I hate Goodra. Why do you smell like Robin? Hey, that's a compliment. Robin from One Piece? I don't know. I'll take that. Robin's awesome. Best girl by far. Best girl. Dragapult. Okay. Dragapult. Solid A tier. Solid A. How dare you put my boy Stonejourner in C? Stonejourner is not that interesting. I'm sorry. Look. It's really not that cool. What about Stonejourner makes him cool? Go ahead. You guys let me know. Let me know. What about Stonejourner makes him cool? Outside of the fact that I'm pretty sure he's like based off of like Stonehenge, right? That belongs to Bonnie. Huh? What belongs to Bonnie? I don't know what you're talking about, chat. Truthfully, do not know what you're talking about. In Pokemon Horizon, it was a secret hidden wall. Yeah, you've quite literally made me not care about this Pokemon even more. I really don't care for it. It's not, look, it is a very basic design. It's not that good in battle. There's really nothing about it that makes it cool. It goes to C. Why is Wooloo mugging me? Are you talking, like, do you have a dog that's trying to mug you right now? What is happening? Okay, Dragcloak is fine. It's just a awkward middle stage though, so you can just go right there. That's fine. And in Dreepy, you can also go right there. Okay, I will say the only thing that really upsets me with Dragapult, one, it is really annoying to go up against, but two, I really hate that it's level 50 and then level 60. That is such, I don't know why they do that. Gen 5 did something like, not necessarily the same, but like a lot of Pokemon evolve way later. Evolving it at level 50, just for it to fully evolve at level 60, is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Because having a Dreepy for that long, oh my gosh, that must be the most tedious thing. And then, the worst part about this guy doesn't learn Shadow Sneak. Why? Why does he not learn Shadow Sneak? It's actually so weird to me that this guy, who is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, he is a Ghost type. The only priority move that I'm pretty sure he has is Sucker Punch. Maybe Quick Attack, but that's it. Like, and that is so bad. For a priority move, you don't have Shadow Sneak? It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Joshin and Zamazenta. Solid. Nothing to write home about, to be honest with you. Compared to other legendaries, these are definitely some of the worst box art legendaries. They're fine though. We can put it right there. Yeah, we'll just put it right there. All you guys go there. They're really good in battle, but otherwise they're whatever. Eternatus, at first I kind of thought he was cool, but he's also just kind of uninteresting. Really, really uninteresting. I know he has like the highest base stat total when he G-Max and whatnot, but like besides that, Eternatus is quite literally just whatever. It's a Poison Dragon. It's not a terrible typing, but it's also really not that great of a typing. Yeah, I don't know. It really isn't that great. Honestly, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's overrated because I don't really know. Yeah, you go right here with Draco Fish. Yeah, you go right there. Ace, how do you use a mouse when you have no hands? I'm like Professor X. I just move things with my mind. Okay, Gupfu, the most adorable legendary except for Marshadow. Gupfu, absolutely adorable. I just noticed I just put like 5 like really adorable Pokemon in S tier, and then it's just Cinderace. Like that's hilarious to me. But he goes there. Urshifu, Urshifu's fine. Urshifu's fine. I think it's also just a solid B tier. I don't really care. These two are about the same for me. I don't really care. Solid B tier right there. Zarude. I don't know anything about this guy. I don't really care about the guy. I'm sorry. He has to go to C. I don't know much about him. You can go in front of Stonejourner, or in front of Eldergrass. There you go. Yeah. He goes right there. I don't know much about him, so he has to go there. Regieleki is fine. That's a solid Pokemon. Yeah, it's solid. I think we'll put it right there. And then Regidraco, you can go right there too. Okay, solid legendaries right there. There are nothing to quite literally write home about, but it's fine. I make a lot of jokes of this guy just being an electric chicken and whatnot, so he just goes right there. Okay, Spetrier and Glastrier. Spetrier, I'm pretty sure this is Spetrier, is really cool. I like Spetrier. He's cool. Just purely based on design, he's cool. Glastrier is a little bit worse, but still pretty solid. Cool. Alright, basically the same thing. I just know it has the little guy on the back. I don't remember the name. Calyrex? No, I you guys let me know. You guys will let me know. But otherwise, this little guy's whatever. He goes right there. You go below Zarude. There we go. Okay, now we have a lot of the Galarian forms. Or all the Galarian forms. Okay. Galarian Sunfisk is actually kind of cool, where it's like, it looks like a bear trap. That's actually kind of cool. So for that, you go right there. Okay, Galarian Yamask is fine, I guess? I don't know. It's whatever. Galarian Meowth, this man has seen better days. You can also just go and see. Put Slowbro high or else gun. You trying to threaten me? You trying to threaten me? Hey, no threats in the chat. We'll have to fight, okay? They go there for right now. We'll come back to them. Mr. Mime athlete is the worst. Holy crap. Mr. Mime, you're still terrible even with the Galarian form. So bad. Cursula is whatever. That's fine. You can go and see. Galarian Rapidash is actually kind of cool. I have been using it a lot in Pokemon Unite. So for that reason, I can put it up here. Yeah, and B tier. That's solid Pokemon. Solid Pokemon. Galarian Farfetch'd is also another solid Pokemon. Put that in B tier. Galarian Weezing is better than these guys down here, but it's not anything to write home about. I do like that there is a little bit more to like what it is in this version, where it is literally like, it's kind of like pollution. If you don't, then I will send your children to the UK. Well, first off, the UK, honestly, it might not be like the worst thing ever. 2, I don't have any children, so I don't know what you're talking about there. And 3, we're gonna have to fight. You keep trying to threaten me like that. I'm sorry. You can go right there. Go right there. It's fine. Okay. Zigzagoon, Lanoon. Zigzagoon and Lanoon have way better shinies. And it does have to kind of look cool with the black and white like this. I do prefer this version than the regular, so I'll put it bottom of B. Darmanitan, I don't know what happened to you. Darmanitan was actually like kind of cool before. Now I don't know what to think of this thing. It has the biggest lips I have ever seen. And it has the fattest forehead ever. Dude, Sakura from Naruto would actually have a problem trying to have a bigger forehead than this guy. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to think of this guy. You can just go. You can go right there. Right? And then you go there. I will say, I do know that it has the Zen mode. But besides that, because everyone is Kung Fu fighting, Galarian Darmanitan is Queso. You're right. You're right. Top of C. There you go. You just convinced me to move it up. Top of C. Slowbro. Slowbro is fine. It's fine. It really hasn't changed that much though, so bottom of B. These two, I will say, are kind of cool, but again, they're just B. They're not anything to write home about. I'd say they're worse than Rapidash, but better than Farfetch'd. Yeah. Don't be mean, Yasuhiro 2010. Hey, I'm not being mean. They're B. They're solid Pokemon, but they're not anything that crazy. Okay, now we got the legendaries. Moltres, by far the coolest one. I don't care what anyone says. It is so cool. Galarian Moltres is one of the coolest looking Pokemon that they've ever made. And I will stand and die on that hill. Okay? Zapdos is actually one of the ugliest. I don't care. I don't know why people really like this thing. It is ugly. It is actually factually ugly. Is Zapdos actually? Okay. Whatever you say, Brian. Okay. Whatever you say. And Articuno is like a solid Pokemon. It's in the middle. I say it's better than these guys. B tier. Okay? There's my list. There's only 4 in D. There's actually not many I don't like. There's just a lot that I don't really care about. I will say Gen 8 really didn't hit it off with a lot of good Pokemon in this generation. That's why I was using a lot of older Pokemon as well. But like, when they were good, they were really, really good. I will say that. When the Pokemon were designed well, they were good. But a lot of these Pokemon I either just didn't really care for or didn't really like spend a lot of time with. So me personally, they're just B and C. But we're going to go into Gen 9, and I think Gen 9 is so underrated with its Pokemon. Gen 9. Okay, let me just make sure we're all good. Not dropping frames or anything. Okay. Gen 9. I don't know why these guys are in the front, but we can just start with these guys. Tauros. Already, solid B. They're all really, really cool. Way better versions of the regular Tauros. They did that guy justice. Love that. Blood Moon Beast. Hey, really, really interesting concept. Really, really like it. I really do like that it's like it has its own little story to it. It looks way cooler than the original. I really, really do like this. And Wooper's adorable. Wooper's adorable. Or yeah, Wooper. Because then the other one's Clodsire. Okay. Just kind of speed run all of those guys. And then we're gonna go in, okay? Now, Meowscarada, I feel like a lot of people have started to maybe kind of like it a little bit more since it's really good. Meowscarada, solid A. I really like Meowscarada. I think Meowscarada is fine, right? And I like the whole line. I'll be honest, I don't like that it stands up, right? I am still really upset about that. But it's a solid Pokemon. Oh no, Ace has no legs. Subscribe to give Ace legs. Hey, yo, hit that sub button. Maybe eventually I'll get legs. It might happen. You never know. Hey, also by the way, since we're talking about that, huge thank you for all the support. We're already over 850. It was only a couple of days ago that we hit 800 subs. Now we're already above 850. We're really, really close to getting to 900. So thank you a lot for all that. Huge shout out to all the support that you guys have been given in the last few weeks here. So we're close to 900, and then eventually we'll get to 1K. And whenever we do that just means we're gonna do a hardcore Nuzlocke for the very first time. So go ahead and hit that sub button, hit that like button. It really does help out. Wait, Ace, think about this. Okay. But what am I thinking about? What did I say? The more links you get, the more legs Greedent/Sandy Cheeks eats. Yeah, but we need to get to 1,000 subs. So you know what? That's fine. If my legs keep getting eaten by some random Pokemon that is just a squirrel, then that's perfectly fine. I don't mind to go through that for you guys. And they get food. Exactly. They are being fed. Sometimes you gotta think outside the box. Skeletor is still the coolest of all the starters. It really, really is a solid Pokemon. I am also, by the way, I'm pretty sure I went back, because I know Jay has Skeleturge, which, by the way, I gave him that Skeleturge. So, like, it's kind of poetic that the Pokemon I gave Jay was the Pokemon that ended up beating me in the little Cobblemon tournament that we did. It's very poetic about that. But I'm pretty sure with his Water Shuriken on his Greninja, that hit me 4 times. So it wasn't even the fact that I got unlucky with IVs and not being able to outspeed his Greninja. But it's also unlucky the fact that he hit 4 times to kill my Talonflame. Because if he didn't hit 4 times, I win. Like, or I think it might have been 3. Now, he could have had an item on it, but I don't think he had the rolling dice on the Greninja. Maybe he did just for me, but I doubt it. Either way, very unfortunate if he didn't have that item. I went back and was looking at that. It was super unfortunate what happened. I got so unlucky that day. But hey, that's just Pokemon. Free Coco's a solid A. Solid A. And then, I'll be honest, the middle evolution is kind of whatever. I really don't like this one. Again, it's just an awkward middle stage. I really don't like the little hat on its head. I don't know. I like this. I think Free Coco's cute, and his Skeleturge is solid. Skeleturge is solid. And then Quacklevolt is definitely my least favorite of the starters. Quaxley is also really adorable. Put them right there. And then middle stage is also just whatever. That's all the starters. Okay. Love the Meowscarada line. I literally used it. It was the starter I used in Gen 9. Skeleturge is a solid Pokemon. Really do like it. I just like Armarouge a little bit more. And then the Quaxley line isn't that bad. Quacklevolt is really good. But I really am not the biggest fan of the design. So for me personally, it goes to B. That's what I think. Okay. Lechonk. Just because of the memes, which I really don't care for, it has to be B tier. It has to be B tier. Has to be. Oinkologne. Oinkologne is fine. It's whatever. I like Lechonk. Oinkologne is just whatever. Which is kind of unfortunate, because I'm pretty sure the first shiny I ever got in Gen 9 was an Oinkologne. So, it's a little unfortunate. That was my first ever shiny in Gen 9. I ended up getting a Medicham later on, and then I got a free shiny Lucario. But Oinkologne was my first shiny in Gen 9, and it was quite unfortunate. Okay, and then Spidops is bad. Okay, we don't like this Pokemon. It's one of the worst bug type Pokemon. It's really not that interesting. It's not that good. We just leave it there. Nimble is also just a whatever Pokemon. It's better than those two, at least, than Oinkologne, because it's kind of adorable. Low Kicks, purely because of the design, is actually so cool. I wish it was so much better. It's such a cool looking Pokemon, but it's so bad. It's so bad. And if it was better, I could see a lot of people using it. It's just such a cool Pokemon. Okay, now let's look at these guys over here. We got the Palmont, the Palmont line. I do like that it does have Revival Blessing. It does make it kind of interesting, but I don't like that it just stands up. That's all it's doing. It's literally just standing up and then getting bigger. That's what I would say. Palmy is the best. It's adorable. But then the other two are literally the same Pokemon. It's just bigger. I wish the evolution just looked a lot cooler. It's so boring that it's just a Pokemon that gets bigger over time. And like it's just so uninteresting. People don't understand. I think people do understand. It's standing up. It's standing up. That's all it does. That he also changed colors? Oh yes, he changed a different shade of color. You're right. Plus got a hairdo. Yes, he also grew hair. Because he's growing up. Look, this is child version, right? Here's the teenager, right? And then here's the adult. That's what you get. If he didn't have Revival Blessing, no one would talk about this guy. I also am upset because I always forget about this. He's the first electric fighting type that we got. Not Electivire, right? That honestly should have been an electric fighting type, but like it was this guy. it's that also really upsets me because it should just be so much better. It should be so much better. Then we got mouse hold and that evolutionary line. These two are about the same. Solid A tier. I did use it a little bit. Probably should have used it in the tournament because I think it would have been a lot better. Especially if I EV trained it. But overall, it just really wasn't that crazy. I know it is a solid Pokemon, and with Population Bomb, it's insanely good with Technician. So, honestly, definitely should have tried it out in the tournament. There's a lot of Pokemon I should have tried out in the tournament, but ultimately, it's whatever. Fido and Dash Bun. These two are cool. I like these two. We're going to put them top of B. I like these two. Really, really cool. Great ability that it has. It's immune to fire. And it is actually really, really adorable. I really do like the aesthetic that it's literally dough. Like it is a dog made of dough, and then it gets baked, so then it becomes Dash Bun. I really do like that. I really do like that. Okay. Smoliv is cute, and that's about it. Top of C. I never use this guy. Arboliva is fine. I know some people use it in competitive, I think. But otherwise, it's whatever. By the way, Brian, why are you deleting all your comments? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just deleting all your comments. Okay, but Brian's just bored. Squonkabilly, D. I was never here. Well, we have evidence that you were here. We do have evidence, so you're wrong on that. You're very wrong. But Squonkabilly is actually the worst, probably the worst Pokemon in this game. It is. I don't see anyone using this Pokemon. Like, be honest with yourself. Do you guys actually use Squonkabilly? Like, I'm not the only one that thinks that like no one ever uses this Pokemon. Like for any reason. Like. In another one, you pretty much just want this thing to die. It's not good in battle. It's not a cool looking Pokemon. I always use him. Okay, Brian, you can keep lying to the chat if you want to. But like, no one uses this. It's actually the worst Pokemon ever. Garganacl, and yes, I did say that correctly. It's cool. I love Garganacl. Okay, it's not Garganacl or whatever the hell people be saying. That's such a boring name. Garganacl is cool. It's S tier. It's awesome. We love Garganacl. He was the mon I used to defeat Nemona. Who? Garganacl or Squonkabilly? Because Garganacl, I can definitely see that. You're talking about Squonkabilly. I don't believe you. Knuckle Stack. Knuckle Stack. We'll put you right there. And Knackley right there. Solid A tier. I love the Garganacl line. I did use Garganacl in my first ever playthrough of Gen 9. And I used that to defeat the Professor. With Explosion, by the way, which is hilarious. I love Garganacl. It's so cool. Armarouge. Second favorite Pokemon in this game. Ceruledge. Third favorite Pokemon in this game. These two are cool. I don't think I need to explain this. Charcadet and both evolutions are so cool. I love them so much. I love Armarouge more than them. Even though Ceruledge is definitely... One, it was the one that I wanted to use. And two, it does have the better typing. And it is really, really good. I understand that. Armarouge is really, really cool. It's crazy. I had Ceruledge plus the Fire Starter. Hey, they're both really, really cool. They're both really, really cool. So I can't blame you. But that was the reason I couldn't use Skeletorn, is because I wanted to use this guy. I wanted to use either of these two. And having two fire types just wasn't going to work. I wasn't wanting to use Quaxley, so I went with Sprigatito. And it ended up working out. They were actually really, really good. Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt's solid. He's just a derpy guy. This is a derpy guy. We all know the derpy guy. He's a derpy guy. B for Belly Bolt. He's a derpy guy. Kilowattrel, another Pokemon I used on my very first playthrough. I've actually grown to kind of not like this Pokemon. Kilowattrel really isn't the greatest. It's not a bad Pokemon by any means, but like compared to other birds, it's definitely not up there. It's a solid B. I don't hate it. I do wish it was a lot better. Dang, it's kind of typeless of you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What, the electric types? Are there any other electric types in this game that I like? Well, yeah, no, there's a few. There's definitely a few. There's definitely a few. Don't worry. My boss stiff? I mean, it has to go in S tier. Arvin alone brings this guy to S tier. He's a cool looking mon, has Intimidate, has some pretty darn good moves in his moveset, right? And then just the whole story behind my boss stiff. It's so sad. Like, Arvin's story alone brings this Pokemon to S tier. If we weren't talking about it, it'd still be A tier. But the story alone brings it to S because it's such a good story and then it's a cool Pokemon. Dashbun is a solid A. Low A. But solid Pokemon overall. Okay, now we get to the guy that I was going to put on my team because I thought I was going to like him. Graphite. I like drawing graffiti. I grew up drawing graffiti with my older brother. Graphite really wasn't that cool. Because I thought Graphite was the first evolution, not the final evolution. So I thought I was like going to get this really cool graffiti Pokemon on the team. It's going to be poison type. Don't really use much poison types. All that stuff. It's a normal poison type, so it's really not that great of a typing. It's the final evolution, and it's really not that good in battle. And it really upset me because I really wanted to use this guy. Because I thought he'd be cool. He's really not. He goes bottom of C. I don't hate him. Because he's not a terrible Pokemon. Like, just because of my history with drawing graffiti when I was younger. I like him. But like, that's it. That is it. If I never was into graffiti, I would not like this guy. He would easily be D tier. Brambleghast. It's a tumbleweed. It's a tumbleweed. I'm sorry. It's a tumbleweed. Probably my least favorite ghost type Pokemon of all time. It is just a tumbleweed. It's so boring. I don't care for it. It's so boring. Toedscruel, it's solid. It's fine. I prefer Tentacruel, so that's the main reason. It goes top of C. I don't hate it by any means. I know it's actually kind of decent and has a decent typing, but like I prefer Tentacruel. So for that reason, nah, it just doesn't go higher. Cloth, also very boring, uninteresting. You go there. Also, we're gonna move Graphite up above Uncoling. There we go. Scovillain, the first fire grass Pokemon. Really cool Pokemon. I actually really like this guy. Solid B tier. Really cool. Really like that guy. Caps the Kid. It's just slightly. What'd you put it right there? God, I'm blanking on your name. Ramska? Is your OP now? What are you talking about? I'm OP. Yeah? What are you talking about? Well, what'd I do? I'm confused. I'm OP? Huh? Know the name? I really don't know what you're trying to say. I'm so confused. Brian literally just like confused the hell out of me. I don't know what you're trying to say, Brian. I guess I'm OP now. Rapska. I'm pretty sure it's Rapska. I don't know if that's the first one or not. It's fine. Kind of the same thing with Palmite. Really, the only thing that makes it kind of cool is the fact that it has Revival Blessing. I never used this Pokemon, and I never thought about using this Pokemon. So me personally, just goes top of C. Again, solid Pokemon. Just I never used it. I really don't have anything for it. I just know it has Revival Blessing, and that's it. So it goes to C. It goes to C. God, what is this one? Espathra? That's right, yeah, Espathra. Another Pokemon that's also just kind of uninteresting. It's a Psychic type Ostrich. Yep, okay. Yep, you go to see. Okay, favorite Pokemon in this entire game is Tinkaton. I love Tinkaton. It is so cool. I love Tinkaton. You guys already know it. Favorite Pokemon by far. Gigaton Hammer, play rough, right? Give this thing a Life Orb and you're set. Gigaton Hammer is literally a delete button. It really is. And especially like if you set up Tinkaton. Tinkaton really, really is cool. Tinkaton, I hate it. Okay. Brian, I get it. You hate everything that I love. That's fine. But it's a good Pokemon. The hate that Tinkaton gets, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't. It's a cool Pokemon. Why wouldn't you want a Pokemon with a big hammer that just smacks the shit out of anything that it sees? It is Uggo. Hey, look. There's some Pokemon that you guys be liking that are ugly as hell too. All of you people that like Emboar, we really gonna talk about it when you guys like Emboar. Well, I don't want to go there, chat, but like the slander will not be tolerated. Okay, Brian, we can fight. We can fight right now. You like Emboar, but you think Tinkaton is ugly? We can fight. That's fine. We can fight. The first two evolutions though are kind of whatever. I will have to be honest though. To be flat out honest, if it wasn't for Tinkaton, I really probably wouldn't have used this Pokemon. But Tinkaton's cool. I really like Tinkaton. I really like Tinkaton. And I bought it in Solis to rationalize money. They have to rationalize money? That's a thing now? What? But even you admit it's ugly. No, these two are just not that good. It's not ugly. It's a cool Pokemon. It is cool Pokemon. And I will defend this Pokemon. I don't care what anyone says. Look, if you guys like this thing or this, there's no way you guys are gonna send hate this way. Or better yet, right? If you guys like this ugly thing, this is ugly. This is ugly. This is not ugly. This is badass. Okay? I'm just saying. If you saw this thing coming at you, you would not say that that's ugly. You would run the other direction because you're scared. Okay. Wiglet. It really is so boring. How they made Diglett and Dugtrio worse is beyond me. They have not done a good job. They have not done a good job at all. Because this isn't the first time that they've tried to do a different version of Diglett and Dugtrio. Because we had the Loloff version, which is by far the worst, the worst like different generational Pokemon, whatever, right? Like the Alolan Dugtrio is by far the worst because it is so ugly, it barely changes, and is really not that good. This is number 2 for me. Dang, Ace, why do you always bully me in my favorite Pokemon? Hey, you know, I like how you like to literally delete your comment so people can't read it, okay? You say I'm bullying you? It's not what's happening. Like, I never call you your favorite ugly, like, gosh. And see, everyone, this is why Brian is not invited to my birthday party. This is why. Bombardier. Dropping bombs on a mountain. It's kind of cool. But it has an ugly cry. It's really not that cool. Palafin. I had this Pokemon on my team, but I could not use it because I didn't know how to evolve it. Zero Night Hero is fine. Solid. Goes right there. These two, though. These two go right here. Right? This is the only thing that makes it interesting. At first, I thought it was going to be kind of cool, but I didn't know how to evolve it. The evolution is also pretty much the same, just gets to hurt. So, like, it's kind of boring. Well, this one's cool. I know it's really good in battle. It's pretty easy to set up because it's pretty fast. So with that said, it's solid B tier. We got Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious. That alone, we gotta put it bottom B. Because we go vroom vroom. Then we get. God, why am I blanking on your name? I know this is Earthworm. Earthworm, you can go bottom of C. You're whatever. God, what is this one called? Chat, help me out. What is this one? I'm blanking on the name. It's a solid Pokemon though. I don't hate it. I hope that if we can get this in Cobblemon, that you can ride it and you can literally like ride on it like a motorcycle. Sizzlizard? Slizard? Sizzlizard? Something like that. I know people don't like it just because it's literally the present one. I still think it's kind of cool. It also does have, what is it, Shed Tail? So you can switch out while also setting up a substitute. That's really cool. I like that. This was also another Pokemon I actually have thought about trying to get on the Calmon server. It's not in the game. There's so many Pokemon that are not in the game. Yeah, it's not a B tier. That's fine. Glamora. Glamora is kind of boring. It's kind of boring. Clement, yeah. These two are kind of boring. I don't really care for those two that much. We got Houndstone. Houndstone's fine. Yeah, it's right there in B. Right there in B. I don't hate it, but it's whatever. Flamingo. It's literally just a flamingo. It's literally just a flamingo. It goes right there, because at least it's better than these guys. But it's just a flamingo. It's bottom of C for sure, like the very bottom of C, and I don't see it ever moving. So Titan and Satotl are cute and cool at the same time. We can put these two. We can put these two right there. I have to go buy. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Brian. Thanks for hanging out. Even though you were trying to bully my Tinkerton, that's fine. Just one thing. What's up? Are you gonna roast me? You like flamingo? It's just a flamingo though. It's just a flamingo. I was never here. You were indeed here. We're literally talking to you. Just because you delete your comments doesn't mean that they don't show up afterwards. Just hope you know that, by the way. There he goes. And now he's gone. Now he just disappears. And we'll never see him again. Alright, chat. We're going to continue this. But no, so Titan and Satotl, they're really cool. They're cool. Solid B tier Pokemon. Really cool. I did catch one on the server and use it for the little gym battles that we did. But otherwise, yeah, it's solid. Veluza. Veluza is also another solid Pokemon. I haven't used it, but it's not bad. Kind of a basic design is all, but it's not terrible. Dondozo's a little bit worse. I don't really care about Dondozo. I know it has the little ability with the Tantagiri, but it really isn't that cool. And it's like, if you don't have Tantagiri, then it's kind of useless. Ace one, want to know something? What's up? Go and let me know. I'll just keep ranking. Tantagiri though is a solid A tier. I love Tantagiri. Tantagiri is such a cool Pokemon. Such a cool Pokemon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it above on Tantagiri. I think the orange one's my favorite. Which one's your favorite, guys? Which one of the colors is your favorite? My first shiny on Scarlet and Violet was a Lechonk in Scarlet and as female. Dude, that's funny. Mine was Oinkaline. Mine was an Oinkaline. So I literally had the evolved form of the Pokemon you caught. That's actually so funny that we both had kind of like the same Pokemon as our first shiny. Okay, Annihilate A tier. It's A tier. It's one of the best variations of an older Pokemon that we got, or one of the best evolutions to one of the older Pokemon by far. It's such a cool Pokemon. Fighting Ghost, great typing, right? Really, really good offensively. It's so cool. And then like, the whole point of like Primate having to die in order to become a Annihilate, so cool. Also, you wanna know something sad? What's up? Oh, what up, Shan? We're literally almost done here. We're just ranking the rest of the Gen 9 Pokemon. We've already ranked Gen 8, but we'll do like a little quick recap. But what's the next? Clodsire. Clodsire's fine. I like Clodsire. Put him in A tier. Put him in A tier. There we go. Alright. We got Farigiraf. I actually kind of hate this Pokemon because it's really, really annoying, but it's also really, really good. I got lost in Pokemon Violet and somehow got in the ice area from the start and found a shiny Axew, and it killed me, and a software update happened with my shiny Weavile and Scarlet, and I didn't save. Oh, that's very unfortunate. I usually always had the auto save on, so I never had to deal with that. But yeah, you literally can go anywhere on that map. It doesn't matter what point in the game you are. I know some people think like you need certain abilities to like climb the mountain or whatever. You don't actually need that. You can get there if you just traverse the map, because there's a lot of ways to get up the mountain and get to different areas of the map, which I like. Like, it rewards people that play the game and actually like, you know, venture out to look. I really like that. I think it's cool. Now, Farigiraf. This Pokemon is really upsetting. And honestly, if I would have thought about it a little bit more, this Pokemon probably would have been on my team in Common, because it's really good. I learned that the hard way. This is a Pokemon that quite literally was countering so many Pokemon in my team, and it's really, really good. And it's an evolution of an older Pokemon. I think it's a solid B. I defeated Scarlet before I did Violet, and I got lost in Violet after Scarlet and was in the start of the area to the Ice Mountain. Hi, sorry I'm late and missed the last stream. Hey, don't worry about it, Luna. You're good. Or Jocelyn, my bad. I always just go by the name sometimes. But don't worry about it. You're here now. And hey, you can always just go back and rewatch it. Like, it's still up as a VOD. If you just go to Lifetime, all my live streams are going to be up there. So if you guys ever miss a stream, don't worry about it. You guys can always just watch it later if you guys feel free to. The Dunsparce. They gave an evolution to Dunsparce, but they just made it longer. Bottom of B. Bottom of B. It goes bottom of B. It's right there. It goes right there. It's fine. I don't love it, but I don't hate it because it is a better, Dunsparce. So for that reason, go B. King Gambit is so cool, dude. Oh my god. King Gambit is actually so freaking cool. So freaking cool. And especially if you do it right. This thing right here is literally the final boss. That is King Gambit in a nutshell. It's the final boss. You get to do all the little lackeys at first. Then this guy shows up. You get powered up. And he's like, alright, it's time to beat some ass. And that's King Gambit. It's so cool. Great design. It's a really good Pokemon. I just wish... I know they fixed it. I think if you try to rebattle... what's your name? The champion name... Not Nemona. Glamora? No. I'm forgetting her name. G-Ted. That's what it was. G-Ted. Question, why is Tantagiri in A? Dude, Tantagiri is awesome. Water Dragon, it's very cute, has Storm Drain, and it's a really cool Pokemon. It's pretty good. Plus, the whole ability of it literally having to be eaten to power up Dondozo is just so funny to me. It's a solid Pokemon. It's a solid Pokemon. I actually wish I used one in my first ever playthrough, because it was, like, generally a really, really cool Pokemon. Really, really good. Now, we're getting into some of the really good Pokemon here, okay? We're getting into some good ones. Grand Tusk is an easy S tier. Really cool Pokemon. Probably my favorite out of the Paradox Pokemon. If I have to be honest, there's a lot of good ones, but probably my favorite. I really do like Grand Tusk. Screamtail is fine. And I think it's probably top of C. it's really not that good. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's not the worst thing ever. So I won't put it in D. I think C is fine. But like compared to the other Paradox Pokemon, it's definitely not one of the best. Ace, did you see what I said? Oh, dude, I want to know your story of how you got your Shiny Kingambit. Yeah, dude, let me know. I have level 100 Tatsugiri in the game and it's trash. Really? Well, what moves do you have on it? Or better yet, did you EV train it by any chance or anything like that? That could potentially be why. You might just have to look into that. But Tatsugiri is actually not that bad. I was in the area where the Bisharp spawned, and I got a Bisharp, and I had the item for a Bisharp. I was about to get to the last Bisharp, and then the shiny Pawniard from the last Bisharp group. Oh, and then I caught the shiny one, evolved it into Kingambit. That's cool, dude. It's really cool. Alright. Brute Bonnet. Brute Bonnet is a solid B tier. B for Brute Bonnet. It's all leveled up and it's trash. I don't think it's trash. Me personally, I think it's really, really good. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know if you properly EV trained it and whatnot, but it's actually not that bad. It's just a solid Pokemon. Brute Bonnet, where do I want to put you? We'll put you right there. There we go. And you're sad about it? And want to know why I went for Kingambit? Well, probably because of its ability. It's a really, really cool Pokemon. Fluttermane. Fluttermane, I also wish I could have used this on the server. Fluttermane is really, really good. I'm gonna put it right there. Solid A tier. I haven't used it that much, but it's really, really good. I didn't have it in the Pokedex. I don't complete the Pokedex. I've done that once. And after that, I don't do it anymore. It's really not that like fun or interesting. It's just very tedious to me. So I don't really do the Pokedex anymore, me personally. But I have done it once on in Gen 4. I think on Pokemon Platinum. But besides that, I really, really was not into completing the Pokedex anymore. Slitherwing. Not my preferred favorite of these ones. I actually like it less than Screamtail, I would say. It's really not that cool of a Pokemon. I wanted to have the shiny charm. Yeah, I don't shiny hunt, so yeah. That's another reason why I never went for it. I could do it. I could definitely do it and finish it off to get the shiny charm, but I really don't care for that, me personally. But hey, if that's what you're going for like shiny hunting, that's cool. So Ace, is there gonna be another Pokemon Violet and Scarlet stream? Not anytime soon. We've already played it twice on the channel. We've already done all the DLC and stuff. Like, I don't really see there being another one, and I don't really know what we would do. Right? Like, I caught most of the legendaries, so yeah, probably not. Plus, like, when I did those streams, not everyone really showed up to them, so that's another thing. If they were more popular, maybe, but again, I've already done everything for the most part, and not many people really, enjoy those streams, so I just don't do them. Sorry. Sandy Shocks. I mean, I showed up to them. Yeah, no, I know some of you guys showed up, but not everyone. So just for that reason, I didn't really want them. There's really not a big reason to do them. Sandy Shocks though. Sandy Shocks is fine. I think it's fine. I go bottom B. Solid Pokemon. Iron Treads is not the greatest. Guess who it is? Hey, what's up, Evan? Welcome. Good to see you. We're finishing up the Gen 9 Pokemon. We're trying to get through the Paradox Pokemon. Iron Treads is also a C tier. It's definitely not as good as Grand Tusk over here, but it's really, really good. Shiny Shanks is my favorite Paradox? Really? It's really not that cool to me. Have you done the Monkey Mayhem DLC? Yep. We've done every DLC. We've done both the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc. We've done everything. Yep. Okay. Oh, let's go look at our boy Delibird over here. This guy's actually like pretty solid. I think he's probably just B tier for me. Probably, yeah, probably just B tier. I think right there is fine. Middle B. Middle B. Out of all the Paradox, I love Sandy Shocks. Really? Yeah, I don't know. Like he's not as cool to me. He's not as interesting. Honestly, he's really not as interesting. Iron Hands. I see a lot of people using Iron Hands in the raids, but it's fine. I think it's about the same as Sandy Shocks. What's the next stream? Next stream tomorrow is gonna be Pokemon Unite. Every Sunday we're gonna be playing Pokemon Unite, pretty much around this time. So if you guys want to play Pokemon Unite with me and like hang out and whatnot, just show up tomorrow. It's gonna be every Sunday. Every single Sunday, we're gonna do a stream. All right, Iron Jugglist is also pretty cool. Iron Jugglist, probably put towards the top bin, right under King Gambit. I think that's fair. In B tier. I haven't used a lot, or Iron Jugglist a lot, but it's a really cool Pokemon. Really cool Pokemon. I think it's very solid. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Iron Moth is also really cool. I like this one a lot more than Slithering. Put it right in front of Mr. Santa Claus here. In Pokemon tournaments, I think I won't be able to play Unite. Hey, don't worry about it. You can always just hang out. Like Nick always likes to just kind of come in and just hang out. So you just want to hang out, that works. All right. Then we got Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns, I have to think is overrated. I really do think it's overrated. It's literally just T-Tar, but as a robot. It really did not change that much, and I don't think it's really that good. I don't know. I haven't used a lot of the Paradox Pokemon. I've only used a handful, but like this one just really never like stood out to me. It's fine. It's not bad, so I'm putting it in B, but it's not anything to write home about. Okay, so that was all the Paradox Pokemon. Baxcalibur is solid as well. We're gonna put it B. B for Baxcalibur. Right in front of Bellybolt. Right, and then we'll put Frigibax. It's a cool Pokemon as well. I do like the design. The typing isn't the greatest. Ice Dragon is good offensively, but defensively, not too much. Because Ice just doesn't resist anything. But otherwise, that's about it. Oh, all right, Nick, you heading out? All right, we'll see you later. Well, we're almost done here, guys. Almost done here. Just got a couple of Pokemon to do. And then we're going to be finishing up with everything. Alright, Gimme Go. Gimme Go is fine. Gimme Go is it's just C tier. It's a little adorable little guy, but other than that, it's solid. Goldango, though. Goldango, my man, is definitely an S tier. Jesus Christ, I love this guy. This guy is so cool. I just wish that Tinkaton and him were not in the same game. Because I would have used Goldango a lot, but because Tinkaton was here, I never did because I already had a Steel type. But it is a really cool Pokemon. Okay, I always forget which one's which. I know this one's Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu's cool. I love his shiny. Chi-Yu is really cool. So we're gonna we'll put it right. Yeah, no, we're gonna put it right there. Chien-Pao is also really good. I really do like Chien-Pao. Probably my favorite of the four. Alright, you heading out as well? Don't worry about it, Jasu. Excuse me, I just burped like a Neanderthal. I apologize. But hey, thanks for coming in and just saying what's up. You do tune in to the Pokemon Unite streams. Again, you can always just hang out. And we'll see you tomorrow. But again, thank you for tuning in. I think this is Wochien? Wochien? Or no, this one's Wochien, right? Yeah. This guy, God, I forgot the name of it. God, what is that? What is that movie called? Oh, it's gonna bother me. It's such a popular anime movie, and I cannot for the life of me think of it. It's gonna bother me. It's such a good anime movie. It's like I'll just say what it's about. There's a girl and her family. They like discover this like secret place through this tunnel, and then eventually the girl is trying to like free her parents or whatever. And like she's in this big sauna place, and she has to clean people and whatnot. And she's like working there and kind of learning the secrets of the place. I'm forgetting or Spirited Away. That's what it was. Yes, I remember what I was talking about. I know my anime. God damn it, Spirited Away. This is the guy from Spirited Away. That's what it always reminds me of. It just reminds me of the big, like, dirty beast that needed to be cleaned and Spirited Away. And for that reason, you got B tier. But you got bottom B. But that's just because you remind me of one of my favorite anime movies of all time. And then this guy, you're right above. Right above. You go right there. There we go. Oh, wait, we still got Paradox Pokemon. Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is awesome. Probably my second favorite of all the... Yeah, definitely my second favorite of the Paradox Pokemon. I really do like it. Solid Pokemon. Goes to A tier. Really cool. Iron Valiant is also cool. Probably put it bottom of A. Because I haven't used it that much. But it is really good. Koraidon. Koraidon is awesome. I love Koraidon. And like, I do love that you have an entire story with the legendary Pokemon, because you get it at the very beginning. And you get to spend time like building that bond with Koraidon and Miraidon and really getting to know it. Koraidon's a lot cooler, in my opinion. Miraidon is cooler in terms of like if it was an actual bike. Like riding on the Pokemon, Miraidon's better. But other than that, it's definitely not as cool as Koraidon. I'm going to put it right below Fluttermane. There we go. Right there. But still an A tier. Solid Pokemon. Yeah, see, we also have the bikes. If we have the bikes, this one's bottom of S. And this one is an A. It's an A. It's not as cool. Walking Wake, I have had to use this guy. Another water dragon. There's a lot of water dragons nowadays. Like we have Kingdra, Tatsugiri, Walking Wake now. Palkia, I'm pretty sure is also water dragon. Yep, water dragon. Walking Wake is cool. Definitely. I'll put it above Tatsugiri. I'm kind of conflicted. I actually don't know which one I like more, Tatsugiri or Walking Wake. I'll put Walking Wake right there for right now. Iron Leaves. Iron Leaves is solid. I haven't actually used it though. Yeah, it's fine. I'll put it in B just because I haven't used it. I'll put it right behind Baxcalibur, in the middle. I think that's fair. Here is Dipplin. Dipplin is just Applin, just with like it's supposed to be, I think, a candy apple is what it's supposed to be based on. You can go above Dondozo and see. It's fine. I'm so not like the biggest fan. This is the Shinishti line. Don't really care for this one still, so this one can go to C. Yep, you can go right there. That's fine. Okay, then we have this trio. I always forget their names. It's been a while since we did this DLC. None of them were actually that cool in terms of their design or like anything like that. I didn't hate the storyline with them, but it just made me love Ogerpon so much more. So I don't really care about these guys. But otherwise, they're not the worst thing. So I will put them at least a little bit higher. Yeah, we'll put them right there. I think the blue one's my favorite. And then, yeah, blue, green, and then the orange or brown. I don't know for sure. Ogerpon. Would you put all Ogerpon in S? Because it is actually my favorite legendary in this game. I do like it more than Koraidon just because the story of Ogerpon being, like, hated for it trying to actually help and whatnot was just so sad. And it's just such a cool Pokemon. I like that it had different masks and whatnot. I love Ogerpon. Ogerpon's cool. Ogerpon's cool. Who doesn't like Ogerpon? Put that one there. I think the rock one or the stone mask is not my favorite. The fire mask is actually pretty cool. I think I just like the grass one more. I think I like the grass one the best. You guys also let me know which one is your favorite version of Ogerpon. You guys let me know. But I think the grass one's my favorite. Oh god, I actually forget how you even say this name. I'm not even gonna try it because I'm gonna butcher it. This one is pretty cool though. But it's still just a B tier, just because again, this is another Pokemon I really haven't used that much. It is a solid Pokemon though, and for that reason, because I do also like Geraldine and whatnot, I'm gonna put it in B. I'm trying to see. I'll put it above Brute Bonnet. Yeah, that feels right for me. I like that. Hydrapple though, okay, this is the only form of anything from the Dipplin line or the Applin line that I really like. Hydrapple is so cool. It's so cool. It's actually so cool. We're gonna put it right behind Iron Dracolis. It's such a cool Pokemon. Goes to top of B. I really do like Hydrapple. It's really, really cool. Okay, Raging Bolt, I love. I love Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's number 3. I would say it's right above Walking Wave. It's really, really cool. I do like Raging Bolt. Gouging Fire, I think, is okay. I'm not in love with it. I thought I was, but the more I kept looking at its design, I'm not too crazy about it. It's decent in battle. I don't know. Over time, I've also just kind of started to not like Entei as much. I love Suicune, which is probably why I love Walking Wake so much. But this one's just not. It's not the greatest. It's not the worst thing either. So I'll put it right next to Clarkville, right there. Okay. Iron Boulder. Iron Boulder is fine. I also do like this one. I actually do like it a lot more than Tracken, to be honest, because I wasn't really the biggest fan of like the sword legendaries in Gen 5. Iron Boulder is good. I think we'll put it right next to, or no. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I also know people really like this one. This one's fine as well, but it really just looks like Cobalion. Like, it doesn't look too different. I guess it looks a little bit different, but it's not anything too crazy. I'm gonna put it under Iron Moth in this one. I'll put it in front of Gouging Fire. Okay, and then Terapagos, adorable. Put it in A tier just because it's adorable. There we go. And then the different forms, we'll just put it right next to it. Up here in A. And then last one but not least, Pectron, the guy who literally started The Walking Dead. Just because I actually did like early Walking Dead, and that's what I've kind of nicknamed my Pectron ever since. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's solid Pokemon, not the greatest, not the worst. Put it right here, right in front of Iron Leaves. I like it. Not the greatest storyline with Pectron, but it is just a cool Pokemon. I'm not the biggest fan of the little dance that the little characters did. It was definitely very childish, but otherwise, really, really good. So let's look at this, okay? So look at S tier. Yep, all S tier is good for me. A tier solid. Not a lot, but these are just the ones I really, really liked. And it had a lot of B tiers. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I kind of want to move up. And there's not anything that's screaming at me. No, I'm content. I'm content with this. Yeah, I think I did fairly well. I wasn't the biggest fan of a lot of the Gen 8 Pokemon, but I think I did well. Gen 9, there's probably something I do want to move down or up. I just don't know what it is. I'm gonna look. Just because we do have a little bit too much, we're gonna move Wooper down, but he is gonna be an A. He's gonna be an A, and we're gonna put it right here, right in front of Terapagos. Or at the even in front of Miraidon. There we go. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay. Walking Wake. Do I want it? I actually don't. I'm actually gonna put it below. I'm actually gonna put it below Annihilate. I like Annihilate a little bit more. But everything else in A, I think looks good. We can move Noctly down. And then we can move Iron Valiant up along with Koraidon. There we go. B tier. B tier, I think we are good. I'm not seeing anything that's like screaming out at me. That needs. Oh wait, at the. Yes, I do. I am lying through my teeth. Iron Moth needs to move up. Along with my boy. There we go. That needs to move up. Lechonk, you can move down. I do like you, Lechonk, but you need to move down. We're gonna move Kilowattrel down. Reverum, move that down. Houndstone, we're gonna move you down. Yep, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Yeah, I like that a lot more. A lot more. Still probably not perfect. Or yeah, let's actually move Belly Bolt down as well. And then move Chunk up. There we go. That looks a lot better. C tier, I think everything's fine in C tier now. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, I'm fine with C tier, fine with D tier. Okay, so those are my lists for Gen 8 and Gen 9. I did just try to kind of get through it as fast as possible, just because I wanted to really wrap up the tier list so we can move on to other really cool streams that we can do. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this road of me ranking every single Pokemon in Gen 8 and Gen 9. If you guys really did enjoy it, just let me know. Also, you guys haven't already, hit the like button. I see Dresser came back. What's up, Dresser? We literally just got finished. So we're at the end of the stream. So we're about to, end off here. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching these. If you guys did, just let me know. Hit the like button and all that stuff. But these are the lists. And then eventually we'll probably do like my top 100 Pokemon and then my favorite Pokemon in like every single generation. We'll probably do that eventually, like in the future. Probably not anytime soon, but we'll be doing some other stuff so you guys can see that. Why? I gotta end it. We just finished. We finished the tier list. We finished Gen 8 and Gen 9. We're done. We're done. We're literally done. But we will still be doing some other stuff in the future. So don't worry. Don't worry. We'll be doing the top 100 Pokemon, like I said, and in the favorite Pokemon in like every generation. There's like a little website that you can do that. We'll do that in the future. So don't worry. We still got some more things to like start ranking to get like my final list of my favorite Pokemon. But it was only 1 hour, really? No way, right? Ain't no way that we only got 1 hour. No, yeah, see, it's closer to 2 hours. 1 hour and 43 minutes. Yeah, it's almost 2 hours. Wait, an hour for each one? Yeah, that's about normal time, right? Plus, the tier lists never really go on for that long. They're only about an hour, usually. Unless we're like really just messing around, then it probably goes longer. But yeah. Plus, we could always like do it with my good friend BG and whatnot. But yeah, that's the end of the stream, man. That's the end of the stream. So again, if you guys enjoyed it, just let me know. Hopefully you guys did. If you did, hit the like button, hit the sub button, all that good stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow on some more Pokemon Unite. So just stay tuned for tomorrow around the same time. 3-4 p.m. somewhere around there. MST standard time. And yeah, without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Have a good day. See you guys.